What do you think are the key responsibilities of an assistant store manager?
The key responsibilities of an assistant store manager are to support the store manager in all aspects of running the store, including supervising staff, handling customer inquiries and complaints, stocking shelves, and maintaining the store clean and organized. They may also be responsible for opening and closing the store, and overseeing sales and marketing initiatives. In larger stores, assistant managers may have specific areas of responsibility, such as human resources or loss prevention.
What do you feel is the most important trait for an assistant store manager?
The most important trait for an assistant store manager is the ability to lead and motivate a team. An assistant store manager must be able to delegate tasks, provide clear instructions and feedback, and create a positive work environment. They should also be able to handle customer inquiries and complaints in a professional manner.
How would you prioritize your time if you had multiple tasks to complete in a day?
If I had multiple tasks to complete in a day, I would prioritize my time as follows. First, I would identify the most important task or tasks that need to be completed. These are the tasks that are most likely to have the biggest impact or that are most urgent. Once I have identified the most important tasks, I would then create a plan of action for how to complete them. This plan would include when I will work on each task, how long I will spend on each task, and what resources I will need to complete each task. Finally, I would execute the plan and complete the tasks.
What do you think is the best way to motivate employees?
There is no one answer to this question, as different employees will be motivated by different things. However, some general tips that may help include encouraging employees to set their own goals and then providing regular feedback on progress. Allowing employees to have a say in how work is done and giving them autonomy over their job. Recognizing and rewarding employees for their achievements, both big and small. Creating a positive work environment where employees feel valued and appreciated.
What do you think are the biggest challenges that an assistant store manager faces?
There are a few key challenges that an assistant store manager faces. Ensuring that the store is running smoothly and efficiently on a day-to-day basis. Helping to drive sales and achieve targets. Managing and motivating staff. Dealing with customer queries and complaints. Handling stock and stock levels.
What do you think are the biggest challenges that the retail industry currently faces?
The retail industry is currently facing a number of challenges, including the rise of online shopping, the growth of discount retailers, and the increasing cost of labor and rent. These challenges have led to the closure of many brick-and-mortar stores and the loss of jobs in the retail sector.
What do you think is the best way to deal with difficult customers?
There is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, as the best way to deal with difficult customers will vary depending on the situation. However, some tips on how to deal with difficult customers in a retail. Remaining calm and professional at all times. Trying to understand the customer's perspective and what they are trying to achieve. Clearly explaining store policies and procedures. Being willing to compromise where possible. Escalating the issue to a manager or supervisor if necessary.
What do you think is the best way to resolve conflict between employees?
There is no one answer to this question, as the best way to resolve conflict between employees will vary depending on the situation. However, some tips on how to resolve conflict between employees effectively include Encouraging employees to communicate openly and honestly with each other. Helping employees to understand and respect each other's differences. Mediating disputes between employees. Encouraging employees to work together to find creative solutions to problems.
What do you think is the most important aspect of customer service?
The most important aspect of customer service is creating a positive experience for the customer. This means providing friendly, helpful service and resolving any issues the customer may have. Creating a positive experience will ensure that customers continue to do business with your company.
What do you think are the most effective methods of merchandising?
There are a few effective methods of merchandising that can help increase sales and profits for a store. Some of these methods include creating attractive and eye-catching displays. This can help draw customers into the store and encourage them to browse through the merchandise. Organizing the store layout in a way that is easy to navigate and makes it easy for customers to find what they are looking for. This can help reduce frustration levels and increase the likelihood of customers making a purchase. Offering promotions and discounts. This can entice customers to make a purchase, especially if they feel they are getting a good deal. Keeping the store clean and well organized. This creates a positive impression on customers and makes them more likely to return in the future.
What do you think is the best way to train new employees?
There are a few different ways to train new employees, and the best method may vary depending on the type of business and the specific job duties. However, some tips for training new employees include: start with the basics. Before diving into more complex tasks, make sure new employees understand the basics of their job and how your business operates. This can be done through a combination of formal training and on-the-job training. Make it interactive. Engage new employees in the learning process by making training interactive and hands-on. This can include role-playing exercises, group activities, or case studies. Encourage questions. Don't assume that new employees understand everything just because they've been through training. Encourage them to ask questions and seek clarification when needed. Give feedback. Provide feedback throughout the training process so that new employees know what they're doing well and what areas need improvement. Be patient. It takes time for new employees to learn everything they need to know and feel comfortable in their new role. Be patient and remember that everyone starts.
What do you think is the best way to deal with shrinkage?
There are a few ways to deal with shrinkage, but the best way depends on the store's specific situation. Some stores might find that investing in security cameras and hiring loss prevention staff helps to reduce shrinkage. Others might focus on improving inventory management and training employees on proper procedures. Ultimately, the best way to deal with shrinkage is to figure out what is causing it and then take steps to address that issue.
What do you think is the best way to maximize profits?
There are a few key ways to maximize profits as an assistant store manager. Increase sales. This can be done through effective marketing and promotions, as well as providing excellent customer service to encourage repeat business. Reduce costs. This can be done by negotiating better deals with suppliers, reducing waste and inefficiency, and carefully managing inventory. Increase prices. This is usually a last resort option, but if your costs have increased or your sales are lagging, raising prices can help boost profits. Improve efficiency. This can be done by streamlining store operations, ensuring that staff are properly trained and motivated, and using technology to automate tasks where possible.
What do you think are the most common mistakes that assistant store managers make?
There are a few common mistakes that assistant store managers make. Not being organized and not having a plan for the day. This can lead to things falling through the cracks and not getting done. Not communicating effectively with their team. This can lead to confusion and frustration among employees. Not staying on top of inventory levels and stock needs. This can lead to out of stocks and unhappy customers. Not following up with customers after a sale or service interaction. This can lead to poor customer satisfaction and repeat business.
What do you think are the biggest challenges that assistant store managers will face in the future?
The retail industry is constantly changing, and assistant store managers will need to be adaptable in order to keep up. They will need to be able to manage change effectively, communicate with their teams, and motivate them to stay focused and positive. Additionally, assistant store managers will need to be able to work with ever-changing technology, as well as deal with the challenges that come with managing a brick-and-mortar store in an increasingly digital world.
Do you have any suggestions on how to be a successful assistant store manager?
There are a few key things that any assistant store manager can do to be successful in their role. First, it is important to be organized and have a good system for tracking inventory, sales, and other store data. This will help to keep the store running smoothly and help to identify any problems that may arise. Secondly, it is important to be able to communicate effectively with both customers and staff. This means being able to listen to customer concerns and address them in a timely manner, as well as being able to give clear instructions to staff members. Finally, it is important to be able to stay calm and level-headed under pressure. This is especially important during busy times or when there are problems with the store. By remaining calm and focused, the assistant store manager can help to resolve any issues that may come up.